they are going small now with Brooke Lopez out. Joe Johnson's first shot of the night is good. Well, Chris, we trust Spike.
Well, that's one sharp girl that knew that the big guy wasn't next door.
I don't know about sequels, but we trust Spike Lee as Johnson's shot goes up and in for James, who his last 3 games is, you could say the whole season's been on a tear, but he's been terrific the last 3 numbers-wise. Johnson, wide open 3, and that's been a problem for Eric Spoelstra in terms of what he doesn't like about his team defensively. Teams are shooting very well from downtown against them. Brooklyn here at home, 9-9. And they've won 4 in a row on their home floor. Good ball movement, Joe Johnson. A 3-pointer, second 3 for Johnson.
And really, Bosch has got to start rebounding. This is a poor rebounding team. He's shooting the ball well, but he's got to rebound the ball.
When they have a good rebounding night, they don't lose. So, pretty move from Johnson, who's back in a bit of a groove last couple of games. Johnson with James right on top of him. He already has a foul. Johnson gets inside. What a start for Joe Johnson. As he's got 15 points already.
He's going to throw it up to LeBron James.
There's Teletovic. Right on cue, nails the 3-pointer. He's hit some big threes. And he is so pumped to be playing. There's a timeout call by Eric Spoelstra.
Like with this group out here, they know the ball's going to Joe Johnson, and everyone's going to play off of him.
5 to shoot. Johnson, nice little spin move. Boy, is he in his zone. 7 for 7 from the field.
I'm surprised they haven't gone to James on Johnson earlier.
How about that? Deflected pass goes right to the hottest guy on the floor, and he's 8 for 8. 19 points for Joe Johnson, and a 30-point first quarter for Brooklyn. Lewis the rebound. Threw it away. Johnson for 3. Puts it in. Joe Johnson lighting it up here in the first period. He's got 22. For the rest of the season again. Guy that worked so hard to come back initially. Nice screen set by Garnett.
When a big can set a pin down and then pop to that short corner for the 3. Very, very difficult cover.
A high release too for Lewis. Shot clock down to 8. Pierce drives on LeBron James. Good swinging of the ball. Johnson, the floater. His hot hand continues. That's his first shot attempt after scoring 22 points in the first quarter and then sitting for 6 minutes. He averaged 20 points a game 3 consecutive years when he was in Seattle as Garnett flips it up and in. Joe Johnson does an unbelievable first period.
And he started it off. He scored in many different ways. They're driving to start the drive and kick game, backing up and getting the corner 3, and then blowing by LeBron James where there was no help, backing in the smaller Roger Mason Jr., and then the little pull-up late in the shot clock. 10 for 11 from the floor, 4 for 4 from 3. 3 assists, no turnovers. That's a good night's work. And that's where Livingston's size comes into play, the ability to rebound in traffic.
Joe Johnson, 26 first half points. And this equals the largest lead of the half by either team. In the first half, he's with Chris Broussard.
Joe, 22 points first quarter, 26 overall in the first half. What enabled you to get it going so much?
Just being aggressive, man, trying to make plays on both ends of the court. Not settling for the jump shot, getting in the paint, distributing to my teammates.
Does the presence of the world champions and LeBron James subconsciously bring out the best in you and the team?
Not necessarily. We're not worried about who we're playing. We understand we're playing for something bigger than that, so we got to stay focused, stay poised on both ends of the floor, and see what we come up with.
All right, Joe. Thanks a lot. Guys, back to you.
Good politically correct answer. No, it doesn't matter. Every game's the same. I don't think so. He came out on fire.
I disagree, too. Players know when the big-time teams come to your arena.
We got the turn at halftime coming up with Sage, Doug, Bill, and Jalen. One half complete here in Brooklyn, a sellout crowd. Their Nets looking for a season-high 5-game winning streak. Lead the Heat 53-45. Ball fought for. Karolinko comes up with a shot clock at 9. Pierce. Bang! Paul Pierce from downtown. Brooklyn back up by 1. Johnson backs in, leans in, off the glass, it's good. Joe Johnson's first field goal of the second half. Remember, he had 22 points in the first quarter. Johnson against Bosch. Spins inside, flips it up, blocked by Anderson. They call a goaltend. Johnson to crossover, the floater in the lane. Pretty shot from Joe Johnson. He's got 32. Pierce the crossover. Garnett passes up an open jumper. Johnson with 3 to shoot, back to Garnett. This time he puts it up. That's good. 9-point lead. 9-0 here in the second overtime.